talk about on Tuesday?
Rollovers.
Rollovers. Okay. What were the key takeaways on rollovers?
You wanna make sure you're strapped in, you wanna grab the steering wheel with your elbows bent a little bit. Try to get your speed down as much as you can.
Okay. How about when you're getting ready to leave the vehicle?
You wanna try and take a few seconds to get oriented, so you know which way's up.
Yep. Exactly. Today we're gonna talk about probably, for me, what the scariest thing is as a driver, especially a police management truck. We have a lot of schools right now, right? A lot of elementary schools and stuff. We have time windows for what reason?
What was that?
We have time windows, why do we have them?
So we get there before they,
Well, there's so much going on there.
munchkins are there.
Yeah. There's some roads so that we don't have that ability, right?
Right.
So,
But then it's later on in the day, where the ones I got were,
yeah, but there's still kids that can be out at recess,
Yeah.
and kids that are out on break. So what do we need to do to make sure that we don't back over a kid?
R factor.
R factor, yeah, that's a big one. Probably the biggest one.
Be very aware of what you see, of your surroundings, make sure you really check.
So we talk about focus. How do you focus on more than one thing?
Keep moving your head around, focus from the camera to the mirrors, and then back again.
Because one of the things, you know, as you're pulling into a container, it's one thing, because you're looking to the sides and to the front. Your brain processes that information better, right? So, using that R factor is one of the most important things to make sure we don't run over a kid. We had a picture from John Johnson that he sent me when I was down at the Route Managers Summit in Lakeville. He was out in Lincoln. There was a little girl on the back corner of his, like, standing right on the back corner of his truck when he was getting it back up. That's where John says that they dare each other to touch the back of the truck. Yeah. Pretty scary. So, I don't know, how often do we have close calls like that?
A lot. I got a lot, sometimes doing the drives, you get the kids following you. I keep,
With you the one day.
keep telling them, you guys can't be doing this, you gotta stay away.
And then a girl run out, as we went by, she ran out, we went around the back of the kitchen, and she was running right down the road, remember? And I stopped because I seen what she did, you know, see the truck, so she was running towards the truck. As we went by, and we come around, well, she's running down the road as we're pulling up to the can, and I stopped. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, that's the little girl. Her mom comes up and corrals her with her SUV away from the truck, with her car. She's running really close like this to push her away from the truck. It was just like,
Yeah, I was with him on that one, that was pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
you really gotta watch them kids out there. They're the worst, I don't know what it is.
yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get mean and yell at them. Get
Yep.
a little fear.
You hate to, but
Yeah.
Well, you don't like.
There's
to-
gotta be a warning, right?
Well, but if, you know, if they're getting that close to the truck, sometimes you just gotta yell at them, make yourself out a bad guy, just so they stay away.
How can you do that without yelling at the kids?
They don't have any fear, that's the whole problem.
Yeah,
But if you put a little scare in them,
But what can we do, or what can the drivers do? Who can you call? So that I can call someone? So we can try to get that resolved.
who do you call, something like that, I mean,
Well,
it's-
I'd have to call the customer, so I'd call up the tribes and I'd say, hey, there's kids that run around out by the dumpsters when we're servicing the containers. It's like, it's a very large safety risk.
but see, that's just it. You know parents nowadays, they're not responsible for the kids. That's, you know, let the little crunchers run around. You know, that's why, I mean, I'm not saying jump out and up on top of them, pile driving a little faster.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, you raise your voice in a harsh manner,
Yeah.
make them realize there's danger involved.
But if you do that, what should you do after you do that?
You should be calling in.
Yeah. Why?
Watch it.
So when the little,
Scope you.
Huh?
Watch they don't come scope you.
So you could contact somebody.
the parent's probably gonna call you up anyway.
Yeah. There's
He was
gonna
off
be
lead,
a
like-
complaint ticket or a complaint case. And I need to know what's going on so that I'm not completely blindsided for one.
Yeah.
Not only that, but I have to be your guys' advocate. I have to say, no, this is something that your child could have been seriously injured or killed, and you need to take a little bit of responsibility on this. But, as the drivers, what do you need to do? What's the takeaway of the conversation? What do we need to do to make sure we're safe?
Report it to you, so you can go home.
Yeah. That's the last thing, but as you're driving in on a site, what do you do?
Rick, if you see one around there, stop. Stop what you're doing.
And then when you're backing up, R factor. That's why I
Don't get in
agree.
a hurry.
What's that?
Don't get in a hurry.
No.
What?
Especially if you see kids running, being like, out.
Yeah, exactly. With that, let's have a safe day, just be aware.
I think it was last year. You should have a picture someplace